What up, it's your boy Dvrth back at it again with another video, and today we are here with Attack on Titan's final season episode. I believe this is 12. Last episode we had Gabby coming to I was about to say Gabby coming to grips with her being wrong about her beliefs, but I highly doubt that I highly doubt that that is enough to shake Gabby from her corrupted her brainwashing. That is years and years and years and years of brainwashing, conditioning, and indoctrination. That while what Kaya had to say was very telling, very hard for Gabby to hear, pretty sure that's not going to, make Gabby see the light. I think she's just too deep in it. To be honest with you, Gabby's going down the road of she has to die. So I'm hoping that she doesn't get there. I hope that Gabby at some point really just sees the light and stops being a dickhead. But until then, might have to take Gabby out. But on the other side, it is also looking the same way for our Gabby, I guess you could say, who is Eren Yeager. Eren Yeager seems to be off his rocker. Now, granted, there's a lot of shit going on in Eren's head that we don't know what's going, that we are unaware of, and that the cast is unaware of. So everybody's kind of in the dark about that. However, I said in the last episode, was the last episode or episode 4? It seems that Civil War is on the rise, and that scares me because we don't really need Civil War right now, especially since the remaining Marleyan warriors are looking to launch a retaliation, a counterattack, surprise attack at that. So a lot of things going on, a lot of story beats are being just fleshed out and things like that. Characters being fleshed out. It's being a great ride. So we're gonna hop straight into it. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Attack on Titan or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. My Instagram is Dvrth, and my Twitter is @notdvrth. You can DM me, you can add me, whichever one you want to do. I'll respond to it, make a video on it as soon as possible. If you want the full reaction to this episode, you can check my Patreon. You can subscribe to my Patreon. Links are gonna be in the description, as well as everything else that I just mentioned. So, with all that being said, let me get my headphones. Make sure they're on. Them bitches is on, and let's just get into it. My nigga didn't deny it though. Enter cleans the power by wrongfully detaining Eren Yeager. Oh shit. Oh my god, Civil War! Civil War! Felt the same. Sorry to see too. Right, okay, so they found some common ground with that sense of urgency. Because Eren, fuck, was really we gotta do this now, nigga. Oh shit. So you talking about that? Yelena's going rogue because she's horny. She's horny. But Yelena is very much right. Like, if he's not saying shit, let us get him to say something. Let us, we know how to get to him. Oh my god, Zachary, come on, man. Oh god, this is how. They wouldn't. Hey, bro, let me tell you something right the fuck now. If we're doing this, if we're doing what the fuck we're about to do, I happily welcome Civil War. Fuck it. Oh God, it's Civil War! No! 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 What is this perversion? Fuck. Fuck. It. No! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's Civil War, bro. There, he's the Messiah. He's their Messiah. Oh my God, I don't think he will. This is it. Oh my God, that nigga sexy. Nigga is sexy. Oh God. It's I knew it, bro. They had to split up. Right. If they killed Zachary, they're basically who is their military president. You know what I'm saying? I think Pixis might just have the best idea. Even if we flush them out, who knows how much blood it would cost. Yeah, bro. Pixis has the right idea. What the fuck would you do with her, though? What's up? Talk to her. Talk to her. Talk to her. I guess you gotta respect that. Two side. Take care of work. Like restaurants, for example, where they could be poisoned with things like things that either subdue them or turn them into fucking titans. No way you're already here. No way you're already... Thickness, you already here? Thickness, you already here? Thickness, when did you get here? When did you get here, Thickness? Oh no, how's she already here? Oh my... When they said, like, ASAP, I didn't expect, like, oh, we in that bitch right now. What the fuck? Jesus, bro. Oh no. Oh no. Civil War. Civil War. Oh man. I knew that was where it was headed. I knew that was where the story had to be headed, was Civil War. Now we have, oh God, where do I start with this? Where do I start with this? Where do I start with this? Where do I start with this, bro? Okay. A couple episodes ago, we spoke about how it was only natural for this to end up being a civil war. The show so far has been very adamant about being about the transgressions of humans, and like war, pestilence, all the negatives, right? Kind of mirroring our own, like the real world's the real world's transgressions, right? So for this to have come into a civil war kind of thing, right? It only makes sense. We have Aaron, right? We'll talk about Aaron first. Aaron is the new, like, mystery, like, Aaron's a new mystery box, right? I would say. The first 3 seasons of, the first 3 seasons of this show, the mystery box, the overall mystery has always been the basement. What's in the basement? What does the basement entail? Why do we need to be at the basement? You know, who's in the basement? You know, it was the perfect mystery box, right? Because you got all these other things going on, and in the back of your mind, you're like, but the basement. Every episode, some crazy shit happens. You're like, oh my god, it's so crazy. You know, you have to rein yourself back in and go, but the basement. What the fuck's going on in the basement? You know what I'm saying? So now that we have the basement, right, and at the end of season 3, we got the basement reveal, what's in the basement, and we got all this other info, you know, to open up the world. We open up the world, right? The basement opens up the world, and then just in season 4, we honed it back in to another mystery box, which is Aaron. What the fuck are you thinking? What are you thinking? What's going on in that fucking mind of yours, right? And in a way, here's the thing. By first glance, you see what the fuck's going on. You see what Aaron's doing. You're like, Aaron, you're a bad guy. You villain, you horrible guy. I still fully believe that Aaron is a villain right now. Fully believe it. That's the point. That's the point of the show. Yes, Aaron is a villain. Just like Aaron is also a protagonist. He's a villain, he's a hero. He's a god and he's a devil. That's the point of the show, right? So right now, let's look at it in the light of Aaron is a villain. Yes, we get it. Understand, right? Why? What the fuck is going on in Aaron's head that makes him go, okay, bro, what we're going to do now, bro, what we're going to do here is we're going to blow up Zachary, which I don't think specifically was his doing, but it was his people that did it, or his supporters that did it. So in the eyes of the Eldians, why would you kill Zachary? Why are you starting these needless wars? Why do you want to use the rumbling? Why do you want to partner with what do you call it? Why do you want to partner with Zeke? Like, why do all this? Like, why laugh when Sasha died? Like, all this shit that we would never expect Aaron to do. It's like, dude, you're a totally different person. This isn't Aaron. So why be this person? Who the fuck is this person, and why are you this person right now? That's the mystery box now. Aaron, we opened up the world just for the world to be consolidated, and the world and its knowledge to be consolidated into Aaron. What is happening in that fucking noggin of yours? What's happening in that noggin of yours? So right now, as I said in the beginning of the episode, it's not a good time to have a civil war. And I like that Pixis pretty much knew that. Like, Pixis off rip, which is why I love Pixis, because Pixis from the beginning of the show has always been so self-reflecting that you can't help but not just agree with whatever the fuck Pixis says. In the beginning of the show, you know, Pixis was like, no, it's our fault, bro. Like, we were out there, we had a culling, and we did, like, Pixis will do what the fuck he has to do. He's for the country, no matter what. Like, he even told to Erwin whenever he was doing the coup d'etat, he was like, bro, if it came out that, like, it was a better idea to side with the government than you, I would have cut your head off. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? in the beginning of the show, he's like, nah, it was a culling. It was our fault, you know. So, you know, we really can't be mad at him, you know what I'm saying? So now when we're here at the whole Civil War thing, as much as I'm sure that Pixis is pissed off about what happened, he's like, let me tell you something. We have a Civil War right here. I get it, bro. I get it. Aaron's off the fucking rails. Totally understands. I'm mad at him too. But if we have a Civil War right here, bro, it's game. It's game over. It is game over. Pixis almost seems like a character that has lived in our real world before he was born into the Attack on Titan world. Cause he's just like thinking of like real world things that happen. He's like, shit, if we have a Civil War, that's not gonna help because before in the real world that shit definitely did not help us, you know. So if it happened here, we definitely gonna get, you know what I'm saying? So like Pixis, I don't know, I love Pixis, bro. I love Pixis. So I appreciate his initial plan of just being like, I guess we surrender. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, he doesn't mean like literally surrender, but he says we have information. We know where Zeke is. Intercept our target, because our target's target are people, they're POIs that we have in our possession. So if we know where they're going, then we can intercept them and have a negotiation. We can sit here and have that talk with Aaron on what are we doing? What's going in your mind, bro? What's going on in your mind, bro? Because we don't understand. We don't understand. It's almost good that Zachary died, because Zachary was very much steadfast in his thinking of, I'm not letting y'all talk to Aaron. He has done too much. He is not trustworthy enough. Y'all not talking to Aaron because I don't trust Aaron. I don't trust anybody else because we don't know who's actually working with Aaron. You know, so that distrust was the Eldia willingly cutting themselves off from basically their lifeline. Go out there and figure out what the hell Aaron's doing. You have to. That's your lifeline. And you know, you have to ask yourself, why would they do that? Why they willingly cut themselves off from their lifeline? Yes, Aaron did some pretty fucked up things when he went over to Marley. Yes, people died because of Aaron. But god damn it, if Aaron didn't get the damn job done, so why wouldn't you be thinking that? Well, it's easy. Because we're not thinking about Aaron being our lifeline for much longer. Which is what I believe it was Mikasa. Well, which is what Mikasa and Armin pretty much figured out. If they're not worried about actually trying to figure Aaron out, that means that they don't need him anymore. Or at least they're planning to not need him anymore. So it's good. It's almost good that Dallas Zachary died. I hate to say that because like Zachary was my nigga, bro. Don't get it twisted. It was what it was. But even Pixis said that he was like, for him to live by the revolution, he would definitely want to die by the revolution. You know what? That's exactly the kind of person that Zachary was. He definitely would have been cool with dying by the revolution. So we have Armin, Mikasa, wanting to get through to Aaron, but Zachary kind of stopped putting a stop to that. But when Zachary dies, it's free game. We're not playing this by the book anymore. We're playing this by ear. So now Armin and Mikasa have a way to talk to Aaron now. to get through to him, because as of like what 15 minutes before then, they had no fucking idea what they were gonna do. So yes, Zachary dying is kind of trash, but it was kind of necessary to get that talk out of Eren. Now, with that being said, while by the book type shit is not always effective, which is more like the soldier kind of aspect of Paradise, it doesn't help when you get this perversion of what we have been, as the viewer, have been yelling out every time some hype shit happens, which is the Shinzo Sasageo shit, where you're like, yes, that's what we doing, we out here, this is the war cry. And now all of a sudden it has this perversion to it of the people yelling it out because they are wanting to be a part of a revolution that I guess they were created off of, like the coup. Oh my god, the coup from season 3 gave them this freedom to have the knowledge to be able to be out there rioting on the streets and stuff. But with that freedom of knowledge comes that knowledge. Now they know how the system works, and the system will always work to protect itself. It does not protect the people. The system will always work to protect itself. So now that they have the knowledge to understand that, they're like, oh, fuck the system. Fuck the system. We're trying to see results, and the man that gave us results is locked up right now. So now this whole Shinzo Sasageo shit takes on this perversion by these people who are blinded by this hate. I mean, when Dallas Zachary died, it was like this our anger reached him, like, the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, if half of a man's corpse flies out of you on fire and sizzling, and your first reaction to it is, this is our anger reaching them, the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? So it was a nice touch to the story to have that quick perversion of it. Now with the episode as a whole, and how it works in congruence with like the rest of the episodes that we've been seeing, we have been getting these bit by bit episodes that, these setup episodes, I guess you can call them, where we are setting up each storyline, each story beat for the, I guess you could call it the finale arc. This is more of like a setup arc. So, we're getting the whole Gabby realizing her wrongs, Jaegerists versus Eldians type shit, Azumabitos, and all this other shit. But what the fuck? Oh, okay. But what I really want to talk about is that with all this setup, you expect there to be a payoff. In which, while yes, I'm 100% expecting there to be a payoff, here's the thing. We've been talking about Eren turning this new leaf and becoming whoever you want him to be, a god or a devil. You get the one side of the coin of Yelena and the Jaegerists being like, oh yeah, that's a god right there. They're horny for that man, right? But then you get the other people, or the other side. They're like, no, this guy's turning into a devil. That is not Eren, So when it comes to what the conclusion arc would be, we have Eren taking on the role of the antagonist. Not only taking on the role of the antagonist, but he is becoming the end-all be-all antagonist. Eren is complete, and we've talked about this multiple times. Eren is completely different. When we started this show, nobody would have guessed for Eren to be looking like the final boss. Not the protagonist who will beat the final boss, but Eren is looking like the final boss at this point. You have this whole scene of the Jaegerists and Flock giving Eren his little Jesus jacket and shit. And yeah, he looks swag as hell. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. The nigga sexy. the nigga was out here styling on us. But it's the fact that the show made it look so grand. It looks like they made it look so grand on purpose, of course, because now this nigga Eren is like top shit. Like we just said, he is literally the the final boss at this point. Now, what was Eren, trying to accomplish as the final boss? We know that he has two. Targets. Zeke, meet up with Zeke, meet up with Historia. Now, Historia is the weird one. Why would he want to meet up with Historia? Yes, because she has royal blood. I understand that. But it seems to go a little deeper than that. Why would this Eren has been cool, calm, and collected since the season started? Since the season has started, this Eren has not made mistakes. He has been, even if it has looked like he's made mistakes, he has been so steadfast in what he is doing that this Eren's not missing. This Eren is not. Old Eren would have missed. This Eren's pulling up from the logo with confidence. So why the fuck would Eren go try to meet up with Historia? Historia is not going to be with it. Yeah, she's for the country and all this other shit, and she was like, yeah, I'll inherit the Beast Titan, whatever. But do you really think, without the lens of it being Eren, just think about it, if it was anybody else, I don't know, Armin pulls up, hey, let's set off the nukes. She's not doing that. Zachary pulls up, hey, let's set off the nukes. She's not doing that. Pix is, yo, let's set off the nukes. She's not doing that. So why is Eren so what's the word? Why is he so confident that meeting up with Historia is just the right play? What do you do with that? Granted, if they need her in like a certain situation or whatever, they could just take her by force. But I don't think that Eren is that type of person right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna be like, yeah, bro, let me just kidnap this bitch. I don't think he's gonna do that. However, what I think he would do is already have Historia on his side. Or, even bigger plot twist, Historia be the fucking main one planning this. Because they've been making a big deal about saying, yeah, bro, I just really think that Zeke is manipulating Aaron. You know, I think if Zeke is manipulating Aaron, you know, Aaron's being really weird. He must be being manipulated by Zeke. What if it's just fucking Historia? What if Historia is the fucking mastermind? Let's be real. Historia has just been sitting there at her estate, looking off into the sunset as if she's some like fucking evil Knievel motherfucker, supposed to be stroking a cat, waiting for shit to go down. And now all of a sudden, Aaron's expected to just pull up on her and be like, "All right, let's go. The time has come." What? 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 All I'm saying is that Historia right now, and you know what? Once again, I might be totally wrong. I might be totally wrong. But Historia looking real sus right now. Historia's looking real sus to me, at least. To me. Because why the fuck would he have so much confidence in the fact that he can just pull up on Historia and be like, yep. And don't even get me started on the whole baby thing, because we've already talked about it before. We've talked about that theory before. I don't know how that theory makes sense, but we've talked about the theory. We at least know the base part of that. The father is BS. I feel like the father is BS. The father story has to be BS. So why would Historia, or why would Aaron have so much faith that Historia's just gonna be with it? No normal person would think that. And no normal person would get him or get Aaron to go along with this type of plan. But all in all, this episode has been this episode, I don't want to say it was uneventful, because it was. These are setup episodes that are very much about to go into some deep, dark shit that I, for one, am not very ready for. But the last thing that I do want to talk about when it comes to this episode is the fact that they did say that Yelena has been making kind of like moves in order to have Marleyan's work. She's getting Marleyan's odd jobs and things like that, right? But they're always jobs that are like in food, things that are like they're working with consumables. Why? If you have the enemy working with things that can poison people, let's say it like that. If you have the enemy working around things that you can ingest, and they want the best for them, and they're not on your side, what would they spike you with in this world? At least they're not going to hit you with poison. One person dies. Oh no, you poisoned one of our own. Get him out of here. Check all the food. So it'd have to be something that doesn't kill you, at least not right off the bat. And we talked about in one of the last episodes where it was like Niccolo was down there and he was like, this one, right? And my first thought was Titan, like something to turn them into Titans, right? Because at first I was like, yo, it might just be something like a sedative to turn them, a sedative to turn them into, mindless husks of people. That way Zeke could turn them, because we don't know the we don't know the guidelines for Zeke turning people. They might need to be kind of out of it. The people on that plane were a little out of it. However, when I think about it, if it was a sedative, it's been too long. It's been too long, and this plan is taking too long to set up. If it were a sedative, somebody would have already felt the effects of that sedative, and like, once again, much like poison, somebody would be like, oh, you tried to poison one of our own, get him out of here, check all the food. But what if it's something like Titan serum, something that can be activated at a whim? Sounds like Titan serum. And if people are ingesting this, and that's what people need, or that's what Zeke needs in order to turn these people, it's looking like it's not even looking like war at this point, because then you have Zeke, the Jaegerists, which we don't know if they're working together. You have Zeke, the Jaegerists, Paradise's Eldians. And then you have the Marleyan, squad, whatever. That's, the warriors that are attacking now, which they are apparently already there. But you have the Marleyans. Now you have wars being fought on different fronts. And when you have wars being fought on different fronts, you have a civil war, but you have chaos. And that's just me saying that I am wholeheartedly afraid of what is to come within the future, because that last shot, that's peak. She's chilling the cut. I know that ass anywhere, even when she's sitting on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's peak, and that's quicker than I thought that they would get there. Now, granted, I don't know how much time passed or whatever when they had that which some time actually passed for a while, actually. So I guess they did have time to come over there. But that was fast as fuck, is the point. That was fast as fuck. So we're in these next couple of episodes, we're about to get some serious shit. Like, we're getting closer and closer, in which this season is only going to be 16 episodes, and I'm sure that they'll have like a part 2, or like there's no way it ends in 16 episodes. I just don't think that it ends in 16 episodes. That's just that's not how that's gonna work. However, we are 5 episodes away from what I presume will be the finale of at least this part. So now we've set up pretty much all that we need to set up right now. These next couple episodes are going to be absolute fire. These episodes that we've gotten so far have been fire. But these last couple episodes, if I know Attack on Titan, and I think I know Attack on Titan, these last couple episodes are going to be absolute fucking fire. And I can't fucking wait. I can't fucking wait. So, with all that being said, because I'm trying my best not to ramble too much on these discussions, because they take forever to upload, or to render and then upload. So with all that being said, video's already an hour, so whatever. Damn it. With all that being said, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more Attack on Titan or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. My Instagram is Dvrth. My Twitter's at not dark. You can DM me, you can add me, whichever one you want to do. I'll respond to it and make a video on it as soon as possible. If you want this episode, want the full length of this episode, you can subscribe to my Patreon. And if you want to talk more Attack on Titan or anything else that we are watching, you can join the Discord. Links to my Discord and my Patreon will be in the description, as well as everything else that I just talked about. I am still working on adding all the full lengths of Attack on Titan, but this one will be up. So just want to say that. So with all that being said, let me get my off button ready. And there we go. You all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.